Hey everyone, it's Carol at Angels Sewing and Quilting. And if you are watching this right now, then you are probably interested in taking this class, the ByAnnie Back at Ya Bag 2.1. This is a great bag. It's it's a good size. It's not too big, it's not too small. There are lots of pockets. I mean, we have a pocket up front. And inside this pocket is all the you have like slots to put credit cards and all that kind of stuff. Inside there's a nice zipper pocket here. You have the choice of doing this pocket in quilted in cotton fabric or mesh. On mine, you'll see in just a couple of minutes that I did use mesh. On the other side, there's two slip pockets, and it has the straps here that are all fully adjustable. So I am here to let you know what you need to do to get ready for this class. So this class is for an advanced beginner. You must have already done, a few bags. ByAnnie's bags it's not that they're difficult, and her directions are fantastic, especially when you get a coupon when you get her patterns. That is, you get to go onto her site and you get to have an additional video to watch as you go. And she breaks it up in different parts on the videos, which I think is really good, because there are some parts you can do on your own. And then she'll say, when you get to this point, come back to this video. So she's really, really good at that. All right. So this is the bag, like I just showed you. Things that you are going to have done before you come to class. Okay. Before you come to class, I want you to have all of your pattern cut out, quilted and cut out and labeled. Please. I mean, if you are a bag maker and you want to become a bag maker, you have to get into the habit of labeling all of your pieces, of your bag. ByAnnie is great. Although, do you see what I did right here? I cut my little circle template on this side, which I have circle templates. I don't even know why I even did that. But, I'm in the habit. I make my own. I have like a whole little, thing of all these little scrap pieces of paper. I cut them all, and this is what I use with my little clips. So everything that I do is marked. So her directions on this part, and that's why I'm not going to show you step by step on this, because like I said, you really should be an advanced beginner taking this class. You should be able to follow all of those beginning directions on how to cut your fabric. There are two pieces that you are going to put. They're going to tell you the measurements of the two pieces. Then you're going to pancake it. I always call it pancake when you put the batting in between. Or actually, it's not batting. You're going to use the where did I put my ByAnnie? Here we go. Forgot to put it up on the table. She highly recommends using the ByAnnie Soft and Stable. I use the ByAnnie Soft and Stable. I love the ByAnnie Soft and Stable. So this is what I use. So you make your pancake with the Soft and Stable and your lining. It's actually your lining on the other side. You'll see the directions are very, very good. And then you cut out after you make that big piece of, and then you do your free motion quilting. Do however you want to do it. If you want to do grids or if you want to do free motion. This is like one of mine. See, I have my pieces marked, and I did free motion quilting on my 𝗔𝗴𝗴𝗀𝗀 TL18. All I did was just, scribbles. That's all I did. So there you go. So this was cut out of that bigger piece that I made at the beginning. So you'll follow along with that. What she also requires with this, I would also, if you are a beginner, if you are an advanced beginner and you've done maybe 2 or 3 bags, I would probably avoid directional fabrics on this particular pattern. It'll get a little bit confusing, and you'll see as you go through. I even have a hard time doing directional fabric sometimes, because sometimes I can't see ahead and see how it's going to come out. So I will, just be careful about directional fabric. I would probably clear away from it. You will also need look at her on the back of her pattern is this. This tells you exactly everything that you need. You need 1-inch rectangular what do you call these? Rectangular rings. Jeepers, Carol. Rectangular rings and 1-inch wide mouth sliders. So different, and if you don't have these particular sliders, and I have Sally Tomato at the store, so I don't use ByAnnie, which is fine. I mean, you don't have to use, everything that she says from her store. Just, remember that. Also, I don't use ByAnnie's zippers. I like to use zippers by the yard. I like to have fun and funky things. And it's perfectly fine to do that. So zippers by the yard. Here's one of my, here's a panel that I have going. This is one of the panels on the bag. I'm not sure if this is the back. Yeah, I think this is the back panel. So you can see I have my zippers by the yard right here. I did some binding up at the top. So zippers by the yard, what you're going to need a 24-inch double slide, which you can easily do on zippers by the yard. And then you need 2 15-inch single sliders. My go-to, actually first, let's talk about the sew-in magnet. Now, when I started this yesterday, I don't have any sew-in magnets. So I just used one of these. And, I don't see anything wrong with that. See, this is hers. So see the flap, there's one hidden underneath this flap in between, and then it's hidden in between here that you don't see it, and it just kind of flaps down. So either way, you can use a sew-in magnet or you can use a regular magnet. I've learned through the years of making bags that you don't, actually, I'm sorry about that. It's real. I've learned through the years of making bags, you don't have to do exactly what they say. If there's a little, if you don't like box corners on your bags, don't do a box corner. That's all. If you don't happen to have a sew-in magnet and you want to continue with, producing the bag, then do one of these magnets. It's really, it's really, really all up to you. Just so you can see the mesh, this will be inside the bag. There you go. And my zipper by the yard that I did. There we go. And at the beginning, she has you get ready all kinds of different parts. So you, like I said, you need to come to class being all ready with your parts, all labeled too. This is for the zipper pulls. So yeah, and you also need some 1-inch strapping. Okay, now one thing about the handles, the straps. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to do my straps yet. So I was even thinking of not even using the fabric and just maybe using 1-inch webbing. I didn't look at her video yet. I'm going to be totally honest with you. So watch the video and you can decide if you want to use webbing or if you want to use her technique with the webbing inside. So that'll be totally up to you. So if you are going to do the strapping, you will need 1-inch strapping, 2.5 yards. Well, I guess either way, you're going to need the strapping because either way you do it by ByAnnie where you cover the with fabric, or you're going to just use the 1-inch webbing. So you do need 2.5 yards of that. So, and also if it is a class, I don't remember the times of this class, but if it's a class that goes through lunch, you're more than welcome to bring a lunch. We have a small refrigerator in the back that you're able to put your food in. I think, you're going to need clips. I mean, that's what I was going to talk to you. I was just going to say my go-to stuff when I'm sitting, and I'm all ready to start sewing my bag. I have these clips all over my sewing room. I think I have like 3 full of all of these. You always need a good pair of scissors. I mean, scissors are so important. I do cut all my fabric and my patterns with my rotary cutter, but you always need scissors when you're sitting at the, at your sewing machine. Zipper pulls also. I love zipper pulls. We have a lot of variety at Angels Sewing and Quilting. Really, really fun. We also sell zippers by the yard, and all that fun stuff. So, I hope to see you all in class. And I'm wearing this, the deck. I could see when I'm looking in the camera here. I am a crime junkie. So today I'm in my sewing room and I'm getting ready to sew. and I watch my deck podcasts. I listen to them. I'm actually going to see that the one that does this podcast is her name is Ashley Flowers, and I'm going to go see her live in Boston in February. I'm so excited about that. So, yeah. So I can't wait to see all of you guys finishing your Back at Ya ByAnnie 2.1 bags. That'll be really fun. And hopefully I will see you all in class. Bye, everybody.